Alright, so on today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to be confident on camera, how to interact with the camera, and be free, just how to talk to the camera with confidence, man. So, if you're about to start a YouTube channel, if you want to do content creation, and you actually would be facing the camera, I think this video is the video for you. Alright, so sorry about the audio. I think you can hear me clearly and better now. Alright, so tip number 3 is to use hand gestures. So, a lot of YouTubers do this thing of using hand signs or using hand gestures to try and elaborate everything they say. So if you're trying to give an example of how big something is, the difference between me saying, okay, this thing is very big, and me saying this thing is very, very big, right? So you feel the magnitude by my demonstration of hands and signs and all. If I'm telling you something is long, I literally will do it is long. So it actually feels long. So most times, if I'm comfortable with talking on camera, using hand sign is something that would actually elaborate it, and it's going to act like a subconscious distraction. If you use hand signs over time and some practices, you'll get much more familiar with the fact that hand signs is one of the greatest illusion or distraction to the viewers. Even if you literally don't know what to say, but because you're using your hand sign and you're being bold and you're being confident, or you're acting like you're confident. Tip number 4, I guess. Ali Abdal said this. He said, fake confidence can be differentiated from confidence. So, literally, fake the confidence. Somebody will say anything you fake, you will make. So, fake it, like act like you're confident. And if you start acting like you're confident over time, you will become literally very confident, because this thing is not real. Like literally, I'm recording alone, and then you can't dictate if I'm confident or not, because you're literally not seeing every part of my body. You're not seeing if I'm sweating, if I'm squeezed, but I'm acting like I'm confident. And because I'm acting like I'm confident, it's actually looking like I'm confident. So in 2020, during the pandemic, a lot of YouTubers came together online and then decided to do a poll. And then that poll was to dictate how many YouTubers are confident in real life than on camera. So we found out that a lot of people are much more confident. Literally, if you think you're confident, you are not, because you think you know what to say, but when you turn on the camera, you just find out that the whole idea is rumbling through your mind. You're literally saying a lot of things at the same time. If you keep doing it, because we took the poll has to do with taking the first 10 or first 5 videos these YouTubers have created. So someone like MKBHD, Mr. Who is the Boss, their 5 first videos on YouTube about 10 years ago, some 6 years ago and 7 years ago, and then they brought it now, and the difference was extremely clear. Whole thing boils down to the fact that to be confident on camera, you have to practice. You have to keep showing up. Just sit down and then record yourself talking about anything. Record yourself talking about anything you want to talk about, and then upload it. Once you get that fresh stuff out, the rest is just going to be a very slide moment. Any content form you want to create, please talk about something you really, really enjoy. Talk about something that you're comfortable with. Like me, I love talking about documentaries. I love talking about content creation. I love talking about YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, video editing. I love talking about self-development, productivity. So when I'm talking about those things, I'm not restricted. I'm very relaxed. But when you bring something like maybe movies, no, I won't really say movies because I watch a little bit of movies. Maybe anime. So when you start talking about something like anime, I'll be literally lost because I don't know how it works. I don't know characters. So before you get into any form of content creation, please try as much as possible to be vast in that niche. Alright, tip number 1 to be confident on camera is to act like you're talking to someone else. So literally, when I'm talking to the camera, I feel like I'm talking to another person, which is you watching at this point. So anything you would do while talking to the person, which you would do while talking to an actual person, I think that's something you should do to the camera. Like, be free. Understand that the person watching is going to feel much more comfortable if you act like you're talking to somebody. So don't be all calm. If I act like this, then you know something is wrong. But if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking sideways. I know there are rooms for that where you can look at the side, but you are actually going to be talking to somebody and be looking at the person. So act like you're actually looking, or you're actually talking to an individual at the other end. Initially, when I started YouTube, I felt somebody watching me. Okay, I've watched a lot of YouTubers over time, and I've seen the way they talk. I know it's not inborn, it's not inbuilt, it's not everybody that has the charisma to just turn on the camera and start talking without being shy or without being timid or start counting words. But the truth is, someone is actually there that would watch this video. And if the person is watching this video, you should feel like I'm actually talking to you. So tip number one is to act like you are talking to someone at the other end or an imaginary person. Tip number two, always practice. All right, so it's not weird that a lot of people talk to themselves. I actually do, most especially when I'm beaten. So I feel I'm much more conversant with the fact that I talk to myself. So while talking to the camera, it's me talking to myself again, or it's me talking to the mirror again. So a lot of us don't actually practice. Take long walks and talk. Like if I want to talk about how to talk to the camera, how to be confident with the camera, a day before or 2 days, I'll just sit up and be like, okay, this is what I want to say when I'm talking to the camera. And this is what I'll actually tell someone else. So keep practicing. And if you're not born with the whole confidence, charisma, personality while talking to the camera, one of the ways to do it is to keep practicing, And trust me, talking to the camera or being confident on camera is a skill that anybody can learn, like literally anybody can. Whew. If you stayed up to this time on the video, please, I'm begging you, hit the subscribe button, like and share so that you know the algorithm will be happier. And then comment down below if you're confident or not on camera. I'll see you in the next video. My name is Gift. And bye for now.